Hello everyone, it's Puppy Paws 2012. As you saw, my last video I posted was in May. I'm gonna silence that. And yeah, I decided that I'm gonna show you all the books that I have in my bedroom as of now. Some of the books that I've read are in my sister's room, but I'm just going to show you the books that I have in this room. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do anything. So it's probably gonna be longer than all the other ones, and there's gonna be no fancy cuts and stuff. Right now I'm cleaning out my bookshelf and all of my books are on the floor. But yeah, I'm going to start off with the book that's on my bedside table in my current read. Me Before You. Watched the movie, which I usually read the book before I watch the movie, but watched the movie before I read the book, loved the movie so much that I bought the book and I just began reading it like 2 days ago. Next, this is going to be in no particular order. Miss I don't even know how to say it. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I still have not read that, but since the movie's coming out, or it already has came out, I'm going to be reading this really soon. The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan, the first book of the Kane Chronicles series, and I love this so much. Paper Towns by John Green. I have not yet read this, but I'm planning on reading it really soon. Rick Riordan's Greek Gods, illustrated by John Rocco. I love this so much. You won't even believe, like, the pictures are amazing. S.C. Hinton's That Was Then, This Is Now. I read The Outsiders and I liked it so much I got this. I still need to read it, and it should be really easy seeing how small it is. Percy Jackson the Olympians, The Demigod Files, written by Rick Riordan. This is really cool. I like it. I Am Malala, the young adult readers edition, written by Malala Yousafzai with the help of Patricia McCormick. I read this. It was great. A little book about Iceland. It's like a picture book on Iceland and stuff. 39 Clues, book 6, written by Peter Larringis. The Book Thief. It's been so long since I've read this. It's crazy. A Wrinkle in Time by Madeline Legendre. I read like half of it like a long time ago, and now I want to read it again. The Throne of Fire by Rick Riordan, the second book of the Kane Chronicles series. I love it. Look how pretty the cover is. I wish it wasn't flipped, but I'm using the front camera. The Mark of Athena by Rick Riordan. This is book 3 of the Heroes of Olympus series, and my least favorite book of the Heroes of Olympus series. The Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan, the book 2 of the Heroes of Olympus series. Again, well, this is like one of my most favorite books in that series. I love it so much, and the cover is gorgeous. The adult version of I Am Malala, written by Malala Yousafzai, with the help of Christina Lamb, and did this. I like it. Percy Jackson's Greek Heroes, written by Rick Riordan and illustrated by John Rocco. I have yet not read it, but it is a signed edition. Oh yeah, if I can find the signature. It is a signed edition by Rick Riordan. Augie and Me, the sequel to Wonder. I have yet not read it, but I want to. The audiobook to 39 Clues, Book 1, written by Rick Riordan, The Maze of Bones. Gods of Manhattan, written by Scott Bendis. And Rick Riordan's had a quote saying it's fast and exciting read and stuff. The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, written by C.S. Lewis. I have yet not read it, but I've heard it's good. Oh, I have yet not read this one either. The Pegasus series, Olympus at War, written by Kate Othran. This is book 2 of the series. I've read it. It's amazing. Book 3 of the Pegasus series, The New Olympian, written by Kate Othran. Again, amazing. And I have read it. Book 4 of the Pegasus series, The Origins of Olympus. I've yet not read it. Book 5 of the Pegasus series, Rise of the Titans, written by Kate Othran. I've yet not read it either. Rick Riordan's Trials of Apollo, Book 1, The Hidden Oracle. I've yet not read it, but I hear it's amazing, and I'm planning on reading it after I read Me Before You. Okay. Percy Jackson, Le Voyeur de Fondre, the French edition of The Lightning Thief, and the book feels amazing. I like how I got this in Quebec, and I like how they have their books out there. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Book 1, written by Rick Riordan. The new cover. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the hardcover box set with the original covers, which include The Lightning Thief, The Sea of Monsters, The Titan's Curse, The Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympian, all written by Rick Riordan. Pegasus, The Flame of Olympus, Book 1 of the Pegasus series, written by Kate Othran. And I read it, and it's amazing. I love it so much. Unbroken, a story of Louis Zamperini, a World War II veteran who got captured by the Japanese. And this book is written by Laura Hillenbrand. Don't mind me. I'm just over here. Don't worry. I'm collecting all the books on the other side of the room. I'm gonna be right there. I have a big pile. Whoa. The books are falling. The sky is falling. The books are falling. Where the Mountain Meets the Moon by Grace Lin. And it also has a prequel called Starry River of the Sky, which I have read, and I've also read this one, and I recommend it so much. Starry River of the Sky I listened to on Audible, and Where the Mountain Meets the Moon I read and listened to Audible at the same time. This story, I love it so much, you won't even believe. The Kane Chronicles, The Survival Guide. Oh, also, the third book of the Kane Chronicles is The Serpent Shadow, but I listened to that on Audible, so I don't have an actual copy of it. City of Bones, written by Cassandra Clare, the first book in the Mortal Instrument series, and that's the third book on my list after Me Before You. I'm reading Trials of Apollo, then City of Bones, because I want to read it so bad. The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, a novel written by Mark Haddon. And it's amazing. And I watched the Broadway play. It's amazing. The Artemis Fowl, written by Eoin Cougar. This is the first book of the Artemis Fowl series. And I have not yet read it. And I heard it's great. And I'm going to try reading it. But I don't know if I will. The Blood of Olympus, written by Rick Riordan, and it's the fifth book of the Heroes of Olympus series. Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, written by Rick Riordan, Book 1, The Sword of Summer. This is my favorite book that Rick Riordan has ever written. It is amazing, and just look how pretty this cover is. The House of Hades, written by Rick Riordan, Book 4 of the Heroes of Olympus series. I have read it. And The Ranger's Apprentice, Book 1, The Runes of Gorland, written by John Flagoni. My brother is like pressuring me to read it, and I want to read it. And finally, for my last physical copybook, Blue Voyage, written by Diana Wren, and she's the author of Tokyo Heist in the Latitude Zero. I've started reading it, and it's pretty good. I love it. And then, let me get my Kindle. Don't mind me. Because my Kindle is also on my bookshelf, so I count it as, being, on my Kindle. I have, let me get to my library. How do I get to my library? Back. I don't want Pendragon. I'm sorry. I'm just sort of struggling because I'm not quite sure how to work. Book details, no. Home. I don't want, okay. So on my Kindle, I have the program book 1 and the program book 2. I have the selection, and I also have settings. I am so sorry right now. Oh, here it is. I have all of my, oh my god. I'm so sorry. So I have Pendragon by DJ McCall. I've not yet read that. The Treatment, written by Suzanne Young. I've not yet read that, but I have read the first book. The Program, written by Suzanne Young. I have read that, and I loved it so much. And Ender's Game, written by Orson Scott Card. I also downloaded the selection, but I can't seem to find it. I'm so sorry, people, if you're watching this. I am so sorry. But I also have the selection by, I have no clue, but, selection, the first book of that whole series thing. So yeah, that was all the books that I have. If you can see, I have made like a pile of it and stuff. It's pretty. It's very well organized. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it and watched it and stuff. But yeah, bye!